Not only to say, but one of my favorites, and it absolutely does have that true hint of color and unique, beautiful hand craftsmanship to it. Already, I can't believe we're getting ready to start into our second hour of the largest gemstone show in the world, which Jay King, of course, is broadcasting live from right now in Tucson. We'll also be broadcasting, myself and Suzanne, throughout the following next weekend, along with Jay and some of our amazing, fabulous brands and brand new brands from Tucson, Arizona. So let me talk about, you just mentioned, this is what Jay lives for, right? Finding unique, rare, unique, fabulous finds, and his amazing designers and his team create beautiful pieces like this that we call meadow stone. And this is one of the most difficult inlay works to do. And look at how much you have. This is the blue first shell, which Jay is going to tell us about. How magnificent is that color combination? That necklace was $191. Get this, everyone. Over 50% off. It's $89.99, and we do have a handful of the matching. Same thing on the earrings. I mean, this is like better than costume jewelry prices, and this is all natural stone, all sterling silver, and some of the master craftsmen in the world that are able to do this meticulous, tedious inlay work. They're $39 and change. So I wanted to give you a little sneak peek of that. If you are just tuning in, I mentioned Jay is broadcasting live from Tucson, Arizona. Never before in close to 30 years here at HSN, never before in over 40 years of collecting beautiful turquoise from around the world have we been able to bring you anything like our best value of the day. Take a look. My goodness, everyone, what a time to celebrate. Jay King and his amazing team of designers. Jay King and, again, being able to collect turquoise from around the world for, decades now is the only way. We've never done this. We may have put maybe 2, maybe 3 at the most of turquoise, some of the most sought after from around the world in one piece. Never before 7 individual turquoise finds from 6 countries around the world. And I'm going to share that with you because it's going to come with a romance card, so you don't have to remember all of this. It's all going to be marked. But we're talking Chilean turquoise, we're talking Hubei turquoise, Campitos, Sonoran, Azure Peaks, Peruvian, and one of the rarest in the United States, the number 8 turquoise. You have all of that throughout this 18.25-inch necklace with a 2 3/4-inch extender. It is the ultimate status piece. It is the ultimate bragging piece. It is the ultimate exclusive collector's edition that absolutely 100% can never be repeated. Jay said it earlier. He doesn't have simply the material to be able to do this, let alone at this one-day only price, let alone the opportunity today to break up your payments over the next 5 months at $30 with your shipping and sales tax, whenever your next billing statement will be. But you get this home in the next few days, and as with every single purchase that you make with us here at HSN, you always have that 30-day money-back guarantee. I challenge you, in my years of working with Jay and collecting turquoise and beautiful, rare, unique mine finds, I was trying to go through, there's 3 of these turquoise finds I don't even have, let alone in one piece. So Jay King, again, so great to have you broadcasting live from Tucson, Arizona. You are in the heartbeat of what's going on. It's the largest gem and mineral show in the world. I don't think we could have hand-selected anybody a better showcase of what Tucson and why people, hundreds of thousands of people gather for this show in one silhouette. Hats off to you and your team. I know this was a labor of love. I'm just so happy we get to launch it together. And I know so many people, already hundreds and hundreds, have been selected. This is not like our normal Today's Special. Jay, you brought to us as many as you possibly could, correct?
I mean, this truly, I've had dreams about launching this necklace. I mean, you really can't. I mean, it's really us. I mean, it's what we do. It's what we're known for. We're known for, our number one. My very first rough material I worked with was turquoise. I come from the Southwest. I grew up in New Mexico, and it's, turquoise has always been near and dear to my heart. I have a total love for it. As far as I know, we're known for the fact that, as far as I know, I don't know anybody else that has as many different varieties of turquoise that we have in actually manufacturing quantities, where you could still actually not just have one specimen, but you have enough rough material. Now, that being said, after this necklace, there'll be there's two, three, if you want to consider the quantities I've left, that you'll never see again, that we can never do. We use the last, and I mean the last, of the old number 8 turquoise from America. And we had several different American turquoises, but we thought, you know what, we've got just a small amount of this material left. We've been holding it forever. Let's go ahead and this is so unique and so special. Let's go ahead and use it up. So this is the last time that you'll see number 8 for us. We literally don't have any of the material, 0 rough material left. You've got Hubei in this. Again, I always talk about the rarity of Hubei. It was mined in the late 70s, early 80s. One of probably of the top 12 collectible turquoises in the world. This is one of the top collectibles. You've got Azure Peaks from Mongolia. There is still material coming out of Mongolia? Not a lot of material, and there's only 3 locations that I'm aware of where they actually have turquoise, that it's available. Then you've got 2 different turquoises that are from Mexico. And the Campitos blue ice that is in here, that is the rarest of the rare. I mean, that material, we got the last 2 loads that came out before they closed. It's been closed for well over a decade, probably more, going on, probably on like almost like 12 or 14 years now, that's totally closed down. The other is a Sonoran material. There's still, as far as I know, there's still turquoise at the Sonoran deposit. I don't see anybody really here. I don't see anybody selling it, the rough material. As far as I know, they're not really actively bringing a lot of the material out. And the material that's coming out is nowhere near the grade that you're going to see in this necklace. And we've had that in our collection for quite some time. And then, of course, last year, the most expensive turquoise, the most expensive, more than my Sleeping Beauty, more than my Blue Basin, more than my Chilean Royal Blue. The most expensive turquoise that I have in my personal collection is this brand new Peruvian material. This is a brand new mine. We just got it last year when it was launched. They just discovered this. It's the only turquoise mine that I'm aware of in Peru. And I've been doing this for a long time, okay? And Peru, remarkably, was one of the first countries that I started in as far as getting rough that was outside of the United States. United States, and I went to Mexico, and then Peru was one of my first go-to places. And I was getting Peruvian pink opal, I was getting Peruvian blue opal, and honeycomb opal out of Peru. And so just in all that time, finally find a turquoise. And it only comes from this one deposit. It's not commercially available. It's not out there. I really haven't gotten out and about in the show, but I don't know anybody that has seen this rough that they're selling it. There might be somebody here, but right now I don't know anybody. Like I said, we just got here. We're just now starting to go out, and we'll be kind of exploring and seeing what's new and available. So here's what makes this so incredible. You're getting an opportunity really to have a collection of turquoises from around the world, in most cases very, very rare, very, very unique, and in some cases this is the last of the last of the material that we have, and as far as I know, nobody else does have. So you've got 7 different turquoises from 6 individual countries.
Yeah, and we're going to show you again the romance card, so you don't always say, when Jay is here and he talks about, what's going on in the world of turquoise and where we're most scarce and most rare, please, when you get it at home, mark it. Make sure you mark your box, or mark, put it in a pouch that it comes in, and then, put the name and the origin of where it comes from. Here we're showing that to you, and it is going to be marked just as so you know it's Chilean turquoise, you know it's Hubei turquoise, it's Campitos, it's Sonoran, it's Azure Peak, it's Peruvian, and it's that very rare number 8 that's it. Like Jay said, he could never repeat this. Not even talking about the value, because when you have something as highly collectible and as special as a turquoise piece like we're bringing to you, just the conversation alone. I mean, the first thing, you see this on Angie, you see it on myself, you see it on someone, you see it on you, and you look in the mirror, it's like, oh my goodness, this is like the best of all turquoise. This is like the most sought after of all rare, unique turquoise. And Jay said it earlier, there's no treatment on this. It will stay this color forever. It is exactly what Mother Nature intended it to be in Mexico, in Mongolia, in Peru, in Chile, and all these, in the United States. It's exactly what it's supposed to be. But instead of having 7 individual necklaces, for the first time ever, we've incorporated all into one. That's never, ever. That is a feat within itself. I can remember last year, I was so excited to go to the Tucson, as I am this year, gemstone event, or show rather, and Jay said to myself and Sarah Anderson, he said, I want you to go to the show, and I want you to look at where the turquoise, or what you see in the world of turquoise. And I'm gonna tell you something, it was so absolutely mind-boggling. And I remember the both of us were like, Jay, how in the world, first off, just the quantity in what Jay can buy in sometimes, let alone over the years of having these amazing relationships and having, again, warehouses, when available, these rare turquoises, to be able to stock up on it. We didn't see hardly anything. And Jay's like, I'm telling you, this is why, and it's so true. It's like, I remember, a couple of years ago when you were talking about some of the, rare turquoise, I can't even think off the rare of my mind right now, but even in lapis and all of that, the Azure Peaks and the Peruvian, and I know what you spent for it. And like, Lenny, I want you to go look for it. I'm like, Jay, and I'm talking, we were going to the top places that, are known for being providers of turquoise. And not only that, when we did, Jay, and with solid, in larger quantities, the prices, it was like, I can be that middleman. How do you and your team do it? Like I said, I mean, one ring just to get a stone, let alone to set it and size it and finish it and polish it, and it's a remarkable task, and it's a remarkable relationship, but especially when you have a story and something as highly collectible as what you're doing here today, that really does, I said this before, we could not have a better today's special that truly captures the essence of what you do and what people go to Tucson looking for. And the value, obviously, that obviously speaks for itself. You can go online, you can do a little research, but this is such a special, small capsulated opportunity for just a few thousand to go around for the day, and it's never gonna last. And only a handful of the matching earrings, the matching cuff bracelet, and the ring to go back with it. But again, Jay joining us live from Tucson, Arizona. I can't express that any better. I mean, surely just with that experience I had last year, Jay.
Well, I think, for anybody who's never been to the Tucson Gem and Mineral event, and it's not just one show, people have to understand that it literally encompasses the whole town of Tucson. It's really a phenomena. It's really, really unique. And really seeing is believing. It should be on your bucket list to come and check out, at least if you can do it. But when Lynn came out, I think that she is in shock and awe that really it's not what you do see in Tucson at the Gem and Mineral Show, it's what you don't see. So when you don't see that there, you know how rare it is. Because that means that, when you have the largest gathering of miners and collectors and manufacturers and designers on planet Earth, and you don't see a material or a raw material, you know that it's rare. And in this case, I don't know, there's not a single turquoise that is represented in this necklace that I'm personally aware of that you can go anywhere in this town right now and get the rough material. If somebody does have it, they might have a jar. Okay,
That's what I
nuggets,
mean.
or they might have a couple of pieces of jewelry that have cabochons cut and put in it. But there is nobody that I'm personally aware of that has any huge amount. And here again, maybe I'll be totally shocked, right? I'll go out and there'll be people selling turquoise rough. But last year there were fewer turquoise miners that I've probably ever seen in the 47 years that well, last year the 46 years that I'd been coming to that event. So there's just not a lot of material coming out of the ground right now. That's why we were so excited about the Peruvian material. But here's what's so incredible about this is you have a chance. It's the one and only time. I really don't even remember. I know that I've done designs where I've put two different kinds of turquoise in one design. And you were saying, Lenny, maybe there possibly where we've done three different turquoises. I have never ever incorporated seven different natural turquoises from 6 different countries in one particular design. So if you're a turquoise collector, if you're a turquoise lover, if you really have never even bought turquoise, you couldn't. This is an opportunity for you to have something that is truly collectible, truly unique, and truly different. And what's really great with we've done your homework on this for you. So I know you're thinking, well, how am I going to remember what all those turquoises are? How am I going to know which is which? Well, we've included this really special, it's our gift card to you, that when you open it, it actually has a diagram and it actually shows you the larger nuggets of what the material and naming the material and where it came from. That doesn't mean that it's not included elsewhere in the necklace, but those are specific nuggets that are that rough material.
And it's amazing, Jay, because I was looking at it, and I'll show you again, the romance card will come with it, but you can start really recognizing. It's amazing with the trained eye, you know, it's like, okay, there's Peruvian, oh, there's number 8, oh, that's Campitos, that's Azure Peaks, you know, and we were showing some of the actual rough that you sometimes bring here in the studio that is polished and that you have as highly collectible pieces, and that Hubei, you know, the rarity of each one. I mean, we could talk, and we do, 20 minutes about any single one of these turquoise rare unique mine finds. And just knowing the history, right, behind it even makes it that much more collectible and special for those who are tuning in. That is why this has been so amazingly popular today.
Well, you know what's really great about this, and really why I was so excited about it. In fact, I actually brought some of the rough, and I brought the necklace of all the different, just so everybody could see. I mean, we laid out all the different roughs that are available in this particular design. But what I love about this is like totally us, right? I don't, you know, again, this is being able to do something that is so unique, so special that nobody else can do. I don't know, I am not personally aware of any other manufacturer that could make this design, that has these materials that could actually cut this and incorporate every single one of these 7 specific turquoises in one piece. Maybe they might, if they might have enough in their collection, maybe to make one, but they couldn't do it as a today's special. They don't have enough of the rough. And after this, we're not going to have the rough on at least 2, possibly 3 of these materials where you really won't see that. I know for a fact, absolutely, without a doubt, you're not going to see any of the number 8. We have nothing. We were actually limited on how many of these we could even make because of that particular turquoise. We had so little of it. And then, of course, you got the Hubei. Again, following close behind that is the Campitos blue ice. Those are materials, rough materials and turquoises that I'm, you know, I have no way of getting more, right? There is absolutely, there is no way of obtaining more rough material. So I won't be able to have it incorporated into any of our designs. Hopefully, and what I'm hoping is that somebody else is, we're going to, just like the Peruvian material, that we're going to find new turquoise. Last year, to be honest with you, was kind of a shock. And you think about it, every year we at least find at least two, sometimes three different new turquoise materials, new areas that it's coming out in country, different deposits, maybe different veins, different looking material. Last year, think about how crazy this is. The only launch we had in turquoise was the Peruvian material. So turquoise, it's like somebody turned off the faucet, and there's just the problem with when you turn off the faucet, nothing comes out the other end of the hose, and that's kind of what's happening right now. So if you like turquoise and you want something that is truly unique and one of probably the most collectible designs that we've ever been able to do, this would be that. I mean, this is a rare, unique opportunity.
And I'm so excited for everyone who gets it, who understands it, and you get those compliments and you say, oh, this is my turquoise necklace that is from pretty much all around the entire world. You know, Jay, for years we've been joking that every one of your pieces could come with its own little passport, right? Well, think about this one necklace alone, right? To be able to incorporate 6 different countries, 7 rare, specialty, unique mine finds of turquoise in one piece. I mean, who even has the supply to even think about that, let alone some of just, you know, the rarities that we've experienced, only one in the last year, the Peruvian. I can remember you were talking a few years ago back when you went to the big turquoise convention and you were like, you can't even believe the demand. You truly can't even believe what people are willing to pay for turquoise, especially in the United States, but even just for the high blue colors or, you know, what people are looking for that aren't even in the jewelry world. I was like, you gotta be kidding me, Jay. You're like, I've never seen in all my years, as turquoise being my #1 stone, seen anything like it. What was that? Was that before the pandemic or right around, or right after it, Jay?
Well, you know what
Or
really
before?
started this? Yeah, it was before, and what really started the whole thing rolling on the turquoise. It seems to me what kicked it all off was the Sleeping Beauty mine closing. Monty, when they closed the Monty Nichols, the last owner of the Sleeping Beauty mine, when they closed it down, you have to think about this. There were generations through, you know, people, a lot of them third, you know, second, third generation. That's all they did for a living. That's what they specialized. They designed and created unique looks from Sleeping Beauty turquoise. When that closed, there was like a panic. People were trying to collect any of the rough that they could. They were paying crazy prices. Literally, weight for weight, they were paying more than gold weight. So if you bought the same weight in gold, a lot of the Sleeping Beauty, depending on the quality and the size, was more expensive than gold. An interesting fact, and I'll just throw this out to everybody. The turquoises that you're seeing in this today's special, this necklace that we've done, a lot of these rough materials, I could have sold the specimens, the rough material, for way more than what we're selling the entire necklace for. Okay, and you would say, well, why would you do that? Why wouldn't you just sell the rough material? Well, yeah, I could do that, but then I wouldn't be able to have done this.
Right.
So, and we're not charging you what this material is going for right now. We're basing the price on this based on what we paid for it. Otherwise, the cost of this necklace would be, I think, would be a little shocking to you. Yeah. What it would cost anybody to actually go out and try to collect these turquoises and be able to just make one of these, what they would have to pay and what you would have to charge somebody to actually have this necklace. So the value is not only incredible, but just think about the rarity of this, the ability to have, you have 7 different turquoises from 6 different countries, and the 6 primary countries where turquoise is located or found. And that being said, just like, that's why I keep bringing up Peru. The Peruvian material that is in this necklace, that is the one and only turquoise deposit, and it was just discovered last year, the one and only turquoise deposit in Peru, and it's brand new.
And besides that, the whole collectability and the rarity and the specialty of Tucson, it's a gorgeous necklace. Everyone I've seen, it's absolutely beautiful. You're gonna love it. Again, thank you for your patience. I know we've had hundreds of you in the ordering process. We'll keep you updated on all the matching pieces. You can check it out, all out on hsn.com. And while you're there, in case you missed out on our big 24-hour craft event yesterday, you can check it out because it's still continuing on hsn.com. It's called our secret sale. So we have up to, I want to say 30% off savings on many of your favorite brands in the world of crafting. So shop all that and our very first day with Jay King and our big Tucson Gem event. I couldn't be more thrilled for you. Couldn't be better place. And now we have an opportunity to talk about the cuff bracelet. And this is so cool, Jay, because like the necklace, this also incorporates 7 of those unique turquoise finds from 6 of those, amazing countries from around the world. Very much like that of our today's special, but nowhere near the quantity, obviously, we're able to bring in on the matching bracelet. That's available today at $229.95. It's the 7 stones, again, all marked, again, from like the today's special, from your Mexico, Campito, Sonoran, Peruvian, Mongolian, all of those highlighted in this one piece. It's 861607. Jay, to even be able to do, to be honest with you, I know that was a big feat that our buyers said, Jay, if you do this today's special, can you make a full suite? And you weren't sure in the beginning, right? This was not an easy thing to do, incorporate all 7 stones in the matching bracelet as well.
It was a tough call to be able to do this, and these are really limited. If you really want something special, and here again, guys, the only reason that you're seeing the price on this that it is because of how we do business and how we're a very, very niche business. You're buying it really basically mine direct, manufacturer direct. I don't anybody who doesn't know our story, we have a niche business. So we go to the mines, we buy directly wherever possible, buy the rough material. So we try to cut out all the middlemen. We go right to the mines. We do all of designing in-house. We don't buy designs from anybody else. We do all of the lapidary work in-house. We do all of the silver work in-house. And in this case, this is a design that requires a key element, and that is a silversmith. If you don't have silversmiths, you can't make this design. It's impossible. This is not cast. This is all individually hand-created, all hand done. All the cabochons on these are all free-form cabs. These aren't standard cabochons. These aren't things that you could go buy and buy commercially. They're all hand-cut. Are you kidding me? This is, I wear cuffs, right? It's one of the things that I love. I love especially belt buckles, and I love cuff bracelets. This is made exactly how all of my cuffs, my personal cuffs are made. This is something that I'm going to actually make one of these for me. I could actually wear this. If I was sitting next to Liddy Bobini right now, I would demonstrate this to you, where I would reach over, grab this cup off her wrist, and show you, because of how they're created. They're created from sterling silver sheet material. So by using sheet material, you've got the flexibility. It's still tough because of its sheet material, so you don't have to. It's not fragile, but it gives it, because it's sheet material and how they make that. You're able to expand that. I could put that easily on my wrist. It is a totally cool look, and I would be as excited, if not more excited, about being able to get one of those bracelets.
Yeah, you could. That's a nice thing, because one size will fit most. And how cool is this whole ensemble of something as rare and unique in the necklace and the matching, bracelet, the fabulous earrings to go back with it. I have fewer than 500. So think about that, to go around for the entire day, and it's the only one of its type. And I guess it'd be fair to say, Jay, I know we're scooting on to the ring, but we're not going to be repeating any of the matching pieces, just like the today's special, correct?
it's impossible to do. It's impossible to make any more of the cups identical and using those exact materials. It's impossible to even make one more of the necklaces that you're seeing here. When these are gone, they're gone. There is no repeating on it. It's never going to come back. I guarantee it. It will never. It's not possible to ever make it. So you kind of decide what material we're going to use. We decided to go with Campitos Blue Ice for the ring. So it's again, what I said, highly collectible. And what's unique on this, and I just want to point this out, if you look at the cabochon and ring that Lynn's wearing right now, okay, you see that clear Robinson, but clear. You also see a little bit of matrix. If you look really close on this, the reason you know it's Campitos is that is actually iron pyrite. So it's actually pyrite in matrix. That is very, very, very rare, and very little of this material actually has the pyrite in it. So there'll be either that totally clean, but that actually makes it even more collectible when it has the matrix in it, because there's very little matrix in this material. And there was different types of turquoise that came out of the Campitos deposit. That is the Campitos Blue Ice. The whole Campitos mine, the whole Campitos mining area is all closed, has been closed for over a decade. So that material you can't even get.
No, and how special, I know, just like I want to say fewer than 1,000, and that's in all sizes, 5 through size 12 throughout the entire day. And Jay, the earrings have also been incredibly, incredibly popular, incorporating Hubei and Campitos that you see at the bottom. $129, 5 flex pay is under $26. We'll ship them out to you. It's item 861603. I love the contrast that you've done in the multi-stones in the necklace, in the cuff bracelet, obviously here in the earrings as well. I maybe have done a couple combinations. I'm not even sure of Hubei and Campitos in the past.
We did, like with with these two materials. Well, I went with these two materials. It was, okay, so I had to choose, okay, of the 7 different turquoise roughs, we can only put 2 in these earrings. So which ones are we going to use? So I thought, okay, we're going to use Hubei, which is really, really rare, and then Campitos Blue Ice. Again, 2 of the turquoises that I have no rough, I can never repeat on. I have very, 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 very small amounts still left that I can do anything, even at all, right? So these are really, really rare. I thought, and we have done this before where we've done Hubei and Campitos Blue Ice, and everybody loved it. So I thought, you know what, I'm going to do that. But here again, this is a perfect example of what makes the necklace so rare. We've combined 2, maybe 3, but never 7 in one design.
Really, make sure I really understand that. About 1 5/16 of an inch in length, 7/16 of an inch in the width, side to side, 861603. So a beautiful ensemble, especially if you're able to do so with the 5 monthly flex payments. You are in for such a treat. Well, you could be the very first to know when your very favorite brands are airing right now on HSN. All you do is customize your shopping experience today by signing up for our When to Watch emails. Signing up is really easy. You simply go to HSN, your account, and you update your communication preference, and you select all your favorite brands. There's over 350 brands to choose from, and I can assure you, Jay King is definitely one of the #1 in jewelry, and you won't miss out on any of his upcoming shows. In fact, speaking of, it's our big Tucson 9-day event, and we are so thrilled to be, of course, having Jay broadcasting live in Tucson. We'll be broadcasting live over the following or upcoming weekend. So many exciting things for you, and congratulations on today's special. Stay with us. Brand new launches and more to come.
Harlem's Fashion Row is all about luxury fashion created by multicultural designers.
Right?
We provide opportunities and mentorship to fashion designers of color. Andrea Celeste New York and Megan Renee will debut their spring lines from the heart of Harlem. I'm Brandis Daniel, founder of Harlem's Fashion Row, and you don't want to miss it.
Live from the heart of Harlem, catch the premiere of Harlem's Fashion Row tomorrow at 9 p.m.
Get the best deals on the things you love with the HSN card. As an HSN card VIP, you'll get all kinds of perks, like VIP financing on so many items, plus extra flex on every item under $369 all day, every day, and at least 8 VIP savings events a year. Includes fraud protection, and there's no annual fee. Apply now and instantly get $10 off when you're approved. Call 1-800-695-1418 or visit hsn.com/HSN card.
I created Nakery Beauty to address your biggest beauty concerns. At Nakery, we work with scientists to create highly effective products using powerful ingredients that work together to target your specific needs. This is skincare for your whole body, and we're proud to be considered an HSN clean beauty brand. Inspired by women like you, Nakery is dedicated to providing cutting-edge innovations so you can feel beautiful all over.
I started coming here in the early 70s, and I see the show continuing to not only grow, but I have to say that it gets better and better. This year was phenomenal.
It is the #1 gemstone in the entire world, gemstone show, I should say. And we're so thrilled because we have the opportunity, of course, to obviously have this partnership with Jay King, and he is live from Tucson, Arizona right now. We'll be there over the weekend, and we'll be broadcasting live as well. So again, many of you inquire about what the hosts are wearing, the models are wearing throughout our daily shows. Well, you can check that out on hsn.com. You just simply search the host closet, and you can go to the host closet and see some of our favorite brands that the host may be wearing. In fact, while you're there, lots of things to always shop for. We had a big 24-hour crafting event yesterday. That's continuing on hsn.com throughout I want to say today is the last day to get some of those special additional savings. Well, Jay mentioned earlier, if you're with us, I'm not sure, but many of the amazing relationships that Jay has been part of through the years is with actual families. And he mentioned the Penny family earlier when we were talking. I want to say it was the snowflake obsidian. Well, that is where Veracite, and this is some of the cleanest, most perfect, flawless Veracite that Jay brings to us, comes from. And this is exciting because first off, I love the unique shape. It's a beautiful, like, triangular pendant. We're also going to have a matching cuff to go back with it, and we are offering it today. We don't have many. I know Jay has the story behind this and was able to bring to us as many as he possibly can, as he could, I should say. The pendant and necklace. The necklace is an 18 inches, actually a 2-strand sterling silver neck chain that's fully adjustable with your 2 3/4 extender in the back. That's $139.95. Look how clean this material is. Most beautiful, beautiful minty green. And then talk about hang on, beyond fabulous. Look at this massive, amazing cuff bracelet. That's available for $449.95. 5 flex payments on all jewelry. And this will also, if you have the HSN charge card, it will qualify for no interest, no payments over the next 12 months. So we'll go ahead and give you that number as well. And if you do have the HSN charge card, you have 6 monthly flex payments that you can choose from. Why not on all of your jewelry selections? I always say it's the best credit card to shop with, especially during our big events like we're featuring for all of our jewelry lovers out there. So if you take advantage of the no interest, no payments, it comes down to about $37.50. Just pay that off every single month and you have a 1 in a million. So Jay, I know we don't have many of these. Talk a little bit about, I was saying, the Penny family, but this is something that, like, when I say, when you look up Veracite, to me this is like perfection. Like we used to say AAA. Yeah. It's so clean.
Well, okay, so you got 2 different Veracites there. All right. So the pendant is from the Penny family that comes out of Beaver, Utah. And that is the cleanest Veracite that you'll ever see. I've traveled the world and I've seen a lot of different varicites. Varicite's actually kind of rare. Varicite's only two elements, two minerals off. It had two more minerals. It would actually be turquoise. In fact, there are some of the turquoises from the early 60s and 70s, before they started testing turquoise, that were sold as turquoise that were actually varicite. The cuff, if you guys really want to have something unique and different, that is Boulder varicite. That comes out of Australia. I've got actual footage of me at that mine when they were mining that. And that was a friend of ours, Barry, who actually mined that. It comes off a huge cattle station, which is what they call ranches in Australia. Very unique, rare material. If you come to Tucson, and Lynn, I'm hoping that when we're working together and we're working together, that I'm going to take you by a booth and I'll show you how much they sell that Boulder varicite from. It'll blow your mind.
I can only imagine. What I saw experience last year. I'm not kidding when I say how you make this, any of these pieces, let alone today's special. And it's just, wow. Sometimes you get seeing is believing. Look at that fabulous piece of jewelry on our beautiful Angie. It's just exceptional. 088194. I mentioned the HSN charge card. If you don't have it, you can apply today and you can save $10 off your next purchase and then enjoy the great perks like today, where we're 5 flex payments on all jewelry. If you have the HSN charge card, you can add an additional month after the next 6 months. You can pay it off, but always keep in mind, you always have a 30-day money-back guarantee. So shop with confidence. With everything that you shop with us here at HSN. And welcome to our Tucson Gem event. And we're so excited. It's I want to say one of our top, it is our top jewelry event of the entire year. And that's why it is the largest gemstone and mineral show in the entire world. So that is why Jay is there, and opportunity buys like this. This is what Jay was saying. Lenny, this is what we live for, myself and my team, is finding unique specials like this beautiful phosphosiderite, which is one of my all-time favorite. If you're a lavender purple girl, please add this to your collection. You will not be disappointed. This is the launch today. So you have this most amazing violet, like shimmer violet purple on one side. And get this, it reverses to a fully faceted, even the black chalcedony on the beads, that's all hand faceted, all hand done, to a gorgeous faceted black, looks like onyx, if you will, reverse side. So Jay, new, very, very limited, covering also some special areas around the world here.
Yeah, one of the things that I take great pride in is that, we not only do unique materials and unique designs, and here again, for people who haven't shopped with us or don't know really our story, all of these designs, the only place that you can actually get this look, get this design, is on our show, The Mind Finds. These are created exclusively by us, for our show. So we're not only the designers, we're the manufacturers, and then we have this unique opportunity where we can bring it directly to you. What I love about, and one of the things that we've cultivated, is kind of our looks over the years, things that we do. And this is one of the things I'm most proud of, and that's that we do these reversible designs. Now, when I say reversible, there truly are reversible. A lot of people say, this is a reversible design. Well, no, you just have a sterling silver pattern on the back of your silver, right? Is it different? Yes, but we finish our jewelry like that anyway. This is truly a reversible necklace. So you get two independently unique, totally different looks by making one purchase. So you make one buy, you get the necklace, but you get totally two different looks. So it's like buying two designs, two necklaces for the price of one. And these, in combination, I chose the Chilean phosphosiderite. This material, one of the things when people call me and they say, Jay, I just bought this, is it real? And of course, without being able to see the rough material, without being able to hold it, I say, well, and you're looking at the picture, I said, does it look too good to be true? And usually, if it looks too good to be true, it is, because Mother Nature always puts little flaws in everything, you know? And in this case, you know, these actually look too good to be true, and they are true. They are real. So I love the color combination. You've got that beautiful midnight black chalcedony, very hard, a deep natural black, and it is so hard. Anything that is this hard facets beautifully. And in this case, that's exactly what we're demonstrating here. We're showing beautiful, a beautiful sparkle, beautiful glow. Then the phosphosiderite is that lavender lilac purple. And again, this is not treated. It's all natural. Now, by saying that, everybody, please don't assume that all phosphosiderite looks like this. This is the exception to the rule. Most phosphosideриtes that you see are commercially mined, and they're used as lubricants. They're used as, you find them in electronics, you find them in all kinds of products. They don't have this color at all. It's just mainly like a yellow, kind of a yellowish white color. So a really, really unique color, unique material.
Never ceases to amaze me how your craftsmen and your team are able to do this. These big, bold looks that make it completely reversible. Such a difficult, tedious detail to do in any jewelry, let alone a full 18-inch necklace with your 2 3/4-inch extender in the back. Okay, couple of things we want to mention. What I say, shop, hsn.com, search Jay King, especially right now, we're launching our big Tucson Gem event. One of those rare, unique mine finds that Jay brought to us is Thulite. And it is absolutely a magical cranberry color. It's unlike any, this is all natural too, any other colored stone. I couldn't believe this, Jay. I don't have many. This was originally $149. It's on sale today for $89.98. If I was sitting right next to you, which I will in the next few days, you'd be like, are you kidding me? No, there's no way in a million years, but yes, it's only because we have 200, that's all. Read the reviews on that beautiful pink Thulite. Just 30 seconds, Jay, before it sells out. What was it? Did you find this in Tucson?
We discovered in Tucson. We bought it from Christian, who's the person who mines this. This only comes out of one location that I'm personally aware of, and that's in Norway. And it comes off a farm, and it's surrounded by a swamp, wetlands. So it all has to be done by hand, all the rough material. They mine it for 6 to 8 weeks out of any given year. They have to carry on all the tools in by hand. Everything's done by hand. And then they put it in lift bags and they actually helicopter it out. So this is a really, really rare material. And he's actually here. I'm pretty sure he'll be at his location here in Tucson. We haven't gotten out there.
I'm excited because
we'll try to maybe take you by there.
Yeah, I'm excited because I feel like I know him from, your stories and from the footage that we have. So how exciting here. What a really fun piece as a double drape. And one other thing I want to mention, we love these intricate inlaid pieces. And this is some of the finest turquoise in the world and spiny oyster inlaid. The pendant was originally $199. It's $119.98, 5 flex payments, necklaces included. It's a big, beautiful, chunky necklace. And then we have the drop matching inlay earrings that are only $83.98. They were originally $139. That's 086184. And we're talking about amazing silversmith and artisans that just to that point, just the tediousness of cutting it so precisely and setting all those stones by hand. And what a beautiful combination. One of my favorite, coral and of course turquoise. All right, so when you see what I saw, this pre-night necklace for the first time, I thought, oh my goodness, this is like natural jade. Like that is how cool and unique this beautiful minty green is. Well, I got to tell you, it's another special opportunity buy. It will never be repeated. It's only because we have the last of the quantity. It was $109. It's on sale. It's over 50% off at $49.99. It's 842-015. fully adjustable. It's 18 inches in length, 2 3/4 of an inch in the back. Oh, I love it with that color that Angie's wearing. So Jay, pre-night, talk a little bit about this unique find.
Yeah, well, most the pre-night that you've ever seen on the Mine Find Show comes out of 2 deposits in Australia. This is really unique. It's really special. This is actually some of the first material that we acquired in South Africa. So it was a new pre-night material. We don't have a lot of it. We don't get a lot of it. It is very unique in the fact the color of the pre-night, plus it's a rutilated material in this case. So it has actually, this is the rutilations. That's crystalline formations inside the host rock, the natural pre-night material. So those are magnesite crystals that you're seeing that are growing inside there. So really unique, very, very different material. This material also, when they say mined by hand, they mean mined by hand. You cannot mine this with any kind of machinery at all. The nature of the material, it has to be actually handpicked and brought out. If you mine it if you blast it, if you use any kind of like a pneumatic hammer or anything on the material, you'll get the rough material and it will look perfect. It's the most, in the big pieces of rough, it's so beautiful. As soon as you start to cut it, it will shatter into 1,000 pieces. So this is a material that they actually have to chase the vein, and as they're chasing the vein, they actually take it, they hand pick it, and they actually pull the rough material out by hand. They cannot use any of the larger ways that the larger equipment that they use in a lot of these mines. Wow. You can't do it, and you surely can't blast this material. If you blast it, you'll ruin all the rough. It will look fine. That's what's so crazy about it. It looks beautiful, looks amazing in the rough. As soon as you go, if they blasted it or if they've used any kind of pneumatic hammer on it, when you start to cut it, it will it's like a window shattering. It just shatters into thousands of pieces. I mean, it just comes apart. So great design, unique material, and a fairly rare material. Like I said, the only time this is the first time we've actually gotten this material from any place else besides Australia. I have 2 deposits that I buy from normally. In Australia, this is a brand new deposit or a recent discovery a couple of years ago in South Africa.
But nowhere near a value like we're bringing you here today. No, I mean, just the finding, the sterling silver extender in the back and the shepherd's hook would be close to what we're offering for the entire necklace. So I'll keep you updated there. There's fewer than 300 right now that are currently available. Okay, so something else brand new. It's the first time, the first sneak peek, it's the launch, and talk about the most beautiful combination here. We're looking at something from the Gallery collection, which is very exclusive, extremely, extremely high end. This is Kingman. We were talking a little bit earlier about Blue Basin, the highly collectability of that particular area in the Kingman mine that is no longer producing this color of Blue Basin, and that phosphosiderite, that purple that I'm absolutely in love with. What a beautiful combination. So the necklace, and we have the matching drop earrings. The necklace is 18 inches in length with a 2 3/4 inch extender. That's $279.95. And then the matching drop earrings. So Jay, let's talk about this combination, which I think is absolutely beautiful. But then when we put in that title of Gallery collection, I mean, this is like going into, like we talk about, Rodeo Drive or an Aspen or somewhere where they have handcrafted, very unique, specialized pieces. Maybe they make 1 or 2 of, right? That's very similar to what we're bringing to everybody here in Rare Mine Finds.
Yeah, this is part of our Gallery collection. Our Gallery collection is, we name it that for the uniqueness of the designs, and the designs are things that you would find in the galleries, or that you would find in high-end fashion boutiques or in jewelry stores, where they have nicer or designer type sterling silver jewelry. These are creations are all very unique. They're very, very limited. We never, for the most part, it's a one in 1,000 gallery pieces we might bring back a second time if we're able or if we're asked to. Most galleries, it's a one and done situation, which is what this will be. In this case, just because of the limitations that we have on the rough material. So Angie's showing this beautifully. And you know, like you're not going to see this design anywhere else. These are exclusive just to us. We designed it. We manufacture this. We've combined some of the last of the remaining blue base and turquoise, just the rarity of that turquoise. I could sell the rough material in this case for way more than you could cut a cab and sell a cab for. You know, this is unique, just being able to have this material. Here again, you see it has that kind of this caramel matrix in the turquoise. Some of it will be just totally clear. Some of it will have the caramel matrix. Every one of these designs not only are unique in the fact that they're part of the gallery collection, but they're unique in the fact that these are all natural materials. So none of them, this is not cookie cutter. There's nothing here that you can make. You know, for all the necklaces I've made, they're all the same design, but everyone will be uniquely different in their own right. There will be no two of these that are totally identical. And then again, this is one of the very few times that we've combined this really nice kind of clear robin's egg blue turquoise, the blue basin turquoise, and we've paired it back to phosphorus siderite from Chile. And here again, it's got the most amazing natural lavender color. It almost looks like you've done something to it.
Yeah.
It almost looks like it's enhanced. Or you think to yourself, there's no way that that's real, you know, that color. But that is the natural color of that particular phosphorus siderite.
Again, never amazes me what Mother Nature has the capability to produce naturally in the world of beautiful stones and minerals, and that's a perfect example. So one of the first of that combination we've ever done, very limited, I want to say fewer than 100 in the set. Okay, we did a little sneak peek at the top of the hour of, I think, one of the most sensational combinations of inlaid work that Jay brings to us in this beautiful blue for shell inlaid jewelry with that meadow stone, which we'll talk about, which is this beautiful, like pale mint green shade. And then you get these pinks and opalescence and creamy, gorgeous inlay of this blue for shell. The necklace was $191. It's over 50% off at $89.99. And then I can't get over, I'm not sure how many of the earrings we have. This is $39.99. I said earlier, you couldn't even get this in costume jewelry. At that price, let alone hand cut and hand finished and hand set, handcrafted. It's 009827. So I know it's a 2-minute special, Jay, but I can't get over this amazing clearance price. And I know something like this, first off, rare, unique, specialized, an immediate attention getter, like, oh my goodness, Angie, where'd you find that piece, or anybody's wearing it, and something we very rarely see. So let's start with, I guess, the blue for shell, if you will.
Okay, and also you realize this is reversible, right?
Oh.
So you could actually wear it the other side too.
Great point, most importantly. Wow.
Okay, so what do you have here? Okay, so they're calling this meadowstone, right? Okay, GIA says it's gaspiite, which is really kind of, there's not a lot of gaspiite out there. This is probably one of the cleanest gaspiites that I've ever encountered in my life. The only other time I've gotten gaspiite is out of a nickel mine, a nickel deposit in Australia. So this is a material that comes out of Africa, and it's actually a natural form of gaspiite. It almost looks like key lime pie.
It does.
It has that, and here again, it's got just a unique color to it. It's almost it's like a mint green, a real soft mint green. Almost looks like lemon chrysoprase. It almost has that feel to it. It is a natural gaspiite, and again, it's reversible. You see the other side. We've done a mosaic inlay in blue for shell. And what is blue for shell? We got this particular shell. It comes out of freshwater lakes. In this particular case, it came out of Texas. So if anybody's out there from Texas, you got to have this, man. This part of your heritage. We had some divers show up one day, and they had whole. They had sacks, the gunny sacks full of the shell material. Most of the pink mussel shells that I've bought in my life all came out of the Tennessee Valley area. So it was really unusual that it came out of Texas.
And what a special combination. What a special 2 hours, my friend, broadcasting live from Tucson, Arizona. We're going to see you throughout the day, Jay.
Okay, you are, and I want to point something out. You're going to be sitting with me on this couch, right, doing a show?
Finally.
Okay. We just, a while ago, we had our bobcat walk across the back of the set.
I know, and I know you're safe and sound. I love it. Thank you, Jay. We'll look forward to all